into the city's database, which was woefully unsecured, and I found the lot that Rick's car was taken to after the accident. Then I peeked into their system, which really James could have done. Really, we as a people ought to give more thought to cybersecurity.
When we're done here, that's all I'll think about.
The lot has Rick's car marked as destroyed, but since you're searching for it, that's clearly not the case.
I have reason to believe that someone paid off the lot to remove the car. So what I want to know is if you can find any tow trucks that came onto the lot somewhere inside of 3 or 4 days that were picking up and not dropping off.
Right. Running a citywide sweep for any tow trucks picking up vehicles from the lot during that time frame will take some time, but it should give us the answers that we're looking for.
Hey.
Victory is ours at last.
What'd you find?
Right. 4 tow trucks visited the impound lot within those 3 days following Rick and Elizabeth's accident. Only 3 of them went to legitimate destinations, i.e. auto body shops, garages. 1 of them went to a storage facility on 12th Street.
Did you look at the records?
Of course I did, Wise One. So it lines up perfectly with the timeline that starts with the tow truck departing the impound lot, and only 1 account was opened that day. Jerome, Ava.
Yes!
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. So, I want to tell y'all this. Make sure, because we cover this 2 key situations that happened, right? So, make sure y'all go back and watch these 2 videos. So, first I talked about Liz's situation where she was talking with Rick. Rick came over and she noticed that he had a new sports car. She's starting to get some of her memory back, and she remembers that she was telling him to stop, you know, when his car slipped, right, on black ice. And he claims that the insurance company took the car, right? And we know how he paid for that new sports car, because he got that money with Ava in his blackmailing against Alexis, right? Well, mainly Ava's blackmailing against Alexis, but he's in on it too, because he's collecting. And so, yeah. So he tries to get out of that lie because Rick is covered for Ava, so he's not going to tell Liz the truth. And then we got Lucky covered for Kristina, so she's not going to tell Liz the truth. But Liz relayed the message over to Lucky about what she heard from Rick, and Lucky's trying to make sure trying to see what she knows right now, what she remembers, so that he doesn't get caught up, you know what I'm saying? And then in the last video I did, we talked about how Kristina was telling Dante about how he knew the side of the passenger car was totaled. And she kind of slipped because she said she seen it, and Dante said he remembered one of the cops on the scene told him about it. And he's like, how did you know about that? Like, you were, like, why were you even there? So Kristina's going to have to come up with a good lie. So Alexis, and I kept on saying this, somebody's got to hire for Spinelli for something. Like, we haven't really seen Spinelli on the case for anything. So Alexis hires Spinelli to look into basically find Rick's total car, because she feels like if she could find this, that any evidence that was maybe there, it could be found out, right? So she's trying to get Kristina out of this jam, right? And she's trying to get her own self out of this jam, right? With having to keep paying Ava to shut up and not go to the police or anything about this accident. So Spinelli comes there, he gets to work on it, and then he says the lot claims the car has been destroyed, and Alexis believes that the lot was paid off the lie, which they were. So she needs him to find out if there was any tow trucks that picked it up, right? And he says he eventually finds a smoking gun, and Ava hired a tow truck to come pick it up. So the car might not be destroyed, and it definitely wasn't taken by Rick's insurance company. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, this is interesting. It was actually on there too. Like, Ava's name was on there and everything was on the document and everything. So this is going to be interesting as hell now at this point. See, and this storyline is kind of, it's really interesting, but it's weird at the same time, because it keeps kind of going back and forth if Kristina gets caught or not. or if Kristina gets away with it or not. Like it's been going one way or the other. Like, and I felt like today it was going in both directions. Like I just don't know where it's landing, you know. Because like I said, with this situation with Alexis, it feels like Kristina might be able to get out of this now, because once she finds that car, maybe she can do whatever she needs to do to make sure the evidence isn't, you know, found so that it incriminates Kristina. But I still feel like personally, Alexis needs to talk to Kristina about this, because, you know, Kristina is complaining about her being committed and all. I forgot to put that detail in the Kristina and Dante video, that's where the conversation started. But you know, it's a really weird situation, because I think if Kristina could talk to Alexis and Alexis could talk to Kristina about this, they can get on the same page with how they're trying to cover this situation, bro. Because it just feels like, you know, she's leading Kristina to thinking that she wants her to go to a mental institution for no reason, you know. When in fact that she does know what happened. So it's going to be very interesting. So what I want y'all to do, if y'all got to the point where y'all watched all 3 of my videos, in the comment section below, give me your thoughts on this whole situation. But also I want to hear y'all thoughts on what direction y'all think is going at the moment. You think Kristina will get caught? Or do you, not what you want, if you're a Team Kristina fan like me, or if you hate Kristina, or you're just in the middle, you're just watching the storyline, but you have no side. I honestly need you to tell me what side you think, what gut feeling at this point do you think is going, because I still don't really know personally what direction they're going in. It feels like they can go in either direction. I really don't know, man. But go ahead and give me your thoughts on this. Give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this one. After News Delight.